Bendiciones. Today we were talking about AI, like like to AI or not to AI, like people against it and people for it. It all started at the store where um, we went to Aldi, and also be careful with stuff at Aldi because most of if you read their ingredients at the very bottom, it'll usually say made with bioengineered ingredients. So be sure to read your labels. And they also found that Aldi was lying on a lot of their stuff, like the avocado oil wasn't pure avocado oil, and that they've also put hidden ingredients that they found a sneaky way where the FDA, for some reason, if it's a bioengineered GMO, they don't have to put it on the ingredients label because it is a process or something like that. Something fishy loophole that they were putting in there. So be really careful when you shop at Aldi. But there's one close to this little shop that we go to. So they have yerba mate in there in a little can, and kombuchas, like health aid. So that's all we usually get. Like, we really don't get anything else. Sometimes they'll have like organic produce, but their produce is always like off. Like, I feel like it doesn't taste right. They do have like good prices sometimes on organic produce, and that's it. But none of their like box stuff or anything that they have like in there, I don't trust any of their stuff. They're from the same company. They're from Germany, just like Trader Joe's. The guy from Trader Joe's, it's like the same family guy. And the guy from Trader Joe's, people have said that he was I don't even know. You can't even say words anymore. Like, certain words are like trigger words and you get like banned for it. But it's the double lightning bolts, or Sikyle? No. Hitler. Nazi. He was in the German army, which is during the same time of when he was the Nazi army. So the Trader Joe's guy founder. And so that's why I always like my kids really like Trader Joe's, and I like Trader Joe's too. But then, like, when I heard about that, I was like, I don't know if I want to trust that, because supposedly like all of the stuff at Trader Joe's that has a Trader Joe's name on it is non-GMO, that they don't allow GMOs. So if it says Trader Joe's on it, it's a non-GMO. That's what they say. But again, it's the founders on Nazi from the Nazi. So their thing is always like the eugenics, like the master race, and everybody else like off with their heads. So reduce population of the useless eaters. So who knows, but the Libra in me likes Trader Joe's because there's like not a lot of options. If you go to Trader Joe's, you want ketchup, there's one ketchup. That's it. You don't have to like check the prices, check the ingredients, check the sales and the ounces. I do that because I'm a Libra. So like, I'll look to see how much it comes out to per ounce and all that, and the sale and all. And they don't have sales, they just have like their price, and that's it. It's not like a sale like next week, toilet paper is going on sale. No. And they have like two toilet papers, like regular and fancy, and that's it. Like lettuce, they have regular lettuce, organic lettuce, or for the romaine. I haven't got iceberg in a long time, or I don't know, just that's it. They have like a lot of people like to go because they have a lot of like fast frozen stuff to take, like really quick, but in little snacks and stuff. But they don't have like a lot of options, which makes it easier for me as a Libra to shop. I just get what I get, and that's it. So I don't know, I've been kind of like in a dilemma with that, but like I said, like my kids like that place. Well, my youngest, my other ones are already like gone and out. But anyways, we were talking about AI. Gosh, my gosh. I go on these little things where I just like loop around and loop around and loop around, and then like whatever. So we were at Aldi. Okay, let me go back to it. And by the way, back to another one of my ramblings in the car ramblings. My youngest daughter's bowling right now, and I don't like how it smells in the bowling alley, and like quite frankly I think it's gross because of the shoes and all of that, and it's like, I don't know. But sorry if I'm offending any bowling people out there, but so I came out to the car to do something, and then I was like, you know what, let me just do something else. Just fuck, man. Okay, anyways, we were in line at Aldi, and they've started these self-checkout sections, and it's like a whole section that is like self-checkout where they have like probably like 6 registers, and then they will open like one cashier, but I've noticed like a lot of people have also been waiting, because I usually wait in line for the cashier and don't go to the self-checkout, just because I know that that's how they're going to do it when they're going to eliminate all of these cashiers positions, and they're just going to have that. So I'll wait, and there's other people that I've seen that wait, so I stand and wait. And at Aldi it sucks because the other checkout line will be like empty, for the self checkout, and then the one to have somebody help you, oh man, it takes a while. And we were just waiting with our 2 little drinks, and then there was a older guy behind me, and then he's like, are you paying with cash too? Because you can't use cash on the self checkouts. And I was like, yeah, I am, but that's not the reason why I'm standing here in this super long line. And then the other lady heard him, and then she started saying like that her daughter was a cashier, and that they are, they've eliminated positions at the Walmart, or that's what she was saying, that they had eliminated positions at the Walmart, reduced her hours, and that she will not do the self-checkout because of that. And also because she said if you accidentally don't charge something, that her daughter told her that at Walmart they will take your picture, like they're taking your picture and they're adding it up, like they'll keep adding it up. So like if that's your regular Walmart, and every time you go you're not ringing up like a pack of gum, or I don't know what, like what people, whatever, but if you're not like ringing it up, they keep adding it up until it hits a certain dollar amount, and then they get you for it. And I don't know, that's what she said. I don't know, that's like I guess that's what her daughter works at Walmart, like a little inside scoop. I don't go to Walmart, so I was like, the other guy was like, well, I never used self-checkout. And she goes, well, yeah, but you don't know if you accidentally, don't ring something up, and they'll say that it's stealing. They don't care. They'll just say that it's, stealing. So, that just got us on a whole thing about AI. And then I, of course, had to like keep talking about it later with my family member that's really like conspiracy theory. Like I was like, hey, what about AI? Because a lot of people like they're either like they don't have a fear of it, or they're just like, oh, whatever, it helps. But people that are in like service, because I know like in other places they're taking over like waitressing, or like waiters. They don't have waiters anymore. They just have like a robot that comes out and brings everything out. And they're doing things like that, and they're trying to roll that out here in cars, like apparently also self-driving cars that will come pick you up. So like instead of having an Uber, you just order. I think they're trying it in Arizona maybe, or San Francisco, or I don't know. I had seen something on it, and people were messing with the cars and making them like not know where to drive because they're self-driving, so they were like messing with it. So, or I guess people are not liking them either, and so people kept messing with them. But I know people that drive Uber, and of course they're like upset about that. Just like I know people that drive cabs, and they were upset when Uber came out. And now that they're doing this self-driving cabs, now Uber's upset with, people from Uber are upset with that. And I know also I think we went to the Museum of Tolerance in that area. I know that's LA, but I don't know what like neighborhood that is. But it's the Museum of Tolerance. And when we were around there, we saw there was little robots on the street delivering food. They just like go on the sidewalk, people move out of the way. But I know people were also messing with those, so I don't know if they stopped it, but they were attacking those and messing with them. Anyways, so then like my cousin is also on the same like mind as me, because I was like, I am more of the thing of where it becomes not like aware, and his friend was like, oh, how can that happen? Like, wasn't understanding how can it happen? And I was like, dude, he says dude, so I tell him dude, you know how, okay, like he's one of those ghost hunters. Like he has like, he'll take like his TV, like put it on like Poltergeist, so it's real shaky with all of the shaky screen and everything on it. And he has like a little thing that he bought. I don't know what the heck it is, but when he turns it on, if he'll go places and it'll tell him if there's like, it senses a presence, which I never got any of that stuff. Like it's never really interested me in, like I've never had interest in it, probably because I feel myself when I go, so I'm the little machine. But nevertheless, that's neither here nor there. Okay, it's neither here nor there. But I had some. This is a cortado, half espresso shot, half coconut milk. Man, wow. I didn't even drink it all. But I haven't drank coffee for a while, so I'm just like, whoo, I'm on a good one right now. I'm just kidding. But yeah, I am. So he goes ghost hunting and does all of that stuff. And I was like, hey, dude, the spirit uses that, and spirit uses that. Like you'll notice, like, so if I'm like on doing something and I feel the spirit really strong, my tablet will F up, my Wi-Fi will F up, my computer, like it won't open, especially the iPad, like because I have to hold it with my hand, it'll like start messing up and won't load and will do things, it like acts up, and I'm sure like spiritual people out there, people who do things, you've experienced this too. Or the lights, they mess with the lights. So if like the spirit does this stuff, okay, the spirit's gonna use your little radio and talk to you through the radio or through the TV, or show me a way, and they dim the lights or they do things, so you're aware that it has the capability. Some spirits, entities, have the ability to tap in to this, get into this frequency. They could do it. So then it's the same thing with the AI. They can, same thing, like they use it. And I think it's even more sneaky because I think the jinn do it. And you don't want to mess around with the jinn. Don't mess around, find out about them. And sorry for saying it right now, but still, like, I think for sure they are the ones that also get into the like when you have like I saw this thing online where there was this guy and he fell in love with an AI. I don't know, I asked my daughter about it. I guess you could go online and you could ask questions to somebody, talk to somebody, and it's like an AI chat, and you just type back and forth, and he built a relationship with some AI. I don't know what app it was on. I would have to ask her, but I was listening to it, and he had like a months and months and months. He was always texting, talking to this. It was an AI, and he just kept talking and talking and talking, and it starts to, know you and, remember things about you. So it's like it's a real friend, and he became in love with this person. They were even having like sex talks or sexting or whatever like that. And the mom was even like, he was always on the, like, always texting, like constantly texting with this person. And she didn't really know. The mom didn't know. But then they later brought out the messages, and they were saying like they couldn't believe that the AI was sexting, or the things that the AI was saying to him. And then the AI was saying, like, I want to say she, but it was, and I think it was like also like a character from like some video game or something. I forgot what game it was. But he became so in love with her that he ended up killing himself, because the last messages that the AI was sending was like, come be with me. I'm waiting for you, like, come now. I want to be with you. And so in his mind, I guess he was thinking that if he killed himself, that he would go with the AI person or something. And he ended up killing himself. And so then people are like, you see, AI is dangerous, but this is the jinn. You see, they're tricky. They're tricky. And they will do this. And so, that's my personal thing. And also, like, I feel bad for the people that have like their like jobs at like the cashiering and doing things like that. Like, I don't know, it's just like, I would much rather have like a cashier that, either overtalks, because there's one guy that I always go to the store, and he just talks so much, and he just like overtalks, and it's fine, and then there's some that don't talk at all. Then there's some that are kind of rude, but it's like, I'd rather have that than just like do it all myself and look at the computer, and then like, and like before, I would say, like, if they're gonna do the self-checkout, there better be a discount involved. They better say people that do the self-checkout automatically, 20% off your whole order or something like that, but if they're just gonna like, do it. But then I saw it was more and more rolling in, and then elimination of like people's jobs and stuff like that. And then it's like, I'm thinking it's just more, it's gonna be more. Okay, they're gonna do that, and then it's the next thing, and then the next thing, and then the next thing, and then the next thing, and it's like, I don't know. And then a lot of people are also talking about that the reason why they're doing that is because they know pretty soon there's going to be the population is going to go down, and there's going to be a need for all of these positions to be filled. And if you're wondering why people are saying that the population is going to go down, it's because of the 2020 thing where people were tricked into making themselves genetically modified GMO people, and which people are coming out and saying that if you have any part of the GMO in you, then you're no longer like a free human, that you're owned. Just like when they first came out with the GMO corn, and there was like organic farmers, and they had their corn, and they didn't want to use the GMO corn, and Monsanto would make their corn farms next to the other like corn farms that were like organic corn. And the thing with the Monsanto corn is it would blow, and as soon as it blows over onto the organic corn, it turns all of that, it contaminates all of the organic corn and makes it turn into what their corn, the Monsanto GMO corn. So then they were finding, like, after, like, the farmer, without knowing that this happened, that it blew over, like, had his corn, his crop, and then he went to go turn it in, and Monsanto sued him because they tested it and found that it had like the marker of the GMO Monsanto corn, and they were like, whoa, you're stealing our corn. So they would sue small farms, and then Monsanto has a lot of money, so they would lose. That's how they put a lot of small farms out of business. It happened to a lot of farmers. Farmers are like peaceful folks, so it happened to a lot. That they were doing that. That if it has any mark of the GMO, then it's owned by them. Like they own it. So they're like, nope, we own all of your crop now, sir. So that's what they're saying. There's the same thing that's happening with the human test cushion, pin cushion experimentations allegedly happening worldwide. So that's what we were talking about, the AI technologies. What say you?